welcome to Bungalow Island. So in today's video, I'm going to give you guys a small walkthrough of my island. So I once again went a little bit overboard, but I'm loving it. It turned out being perfect. So you guys might have seen this video is a little bit long, is because I've actually put a speed build of my entire base at the end of the video. So after I've explained and shown you guys everything, you guys are going to see how I started building this place from scratch. So there we go, guys. I think we're going to start the tutorial. We're going to leave this one for a bit later. We're going to start this side. We're going to work our way through there, come our way through here, our garden, and we'll go to that side of the island. So if you go up these stairs, you're going to get to my two personal helipads. Oh yeah. So I know these are gyrocopters. They're not helicopters, but a helicopter pad sounds much more better than a gyrocopter pad, right? So yeah, I've got technically two of them. Fact being is I actually wanted one of them, but it turned out when I was bringing these two together, like I wanted to link these two up, and when I finally struggled to link them up, it turned out that this platform was way too big for two gyrocopters. So then what I did was I just had to like restart the small build, and I just made two separate helipads. Yeah, so I can have two gyrocopters, because I didn't actually know if they could take damage and etc. So yeah, I just thought having two, so if the one does run low on damage, like the durability, same as the axes and etc., like the more you use them, the weaker the durability gets. So yeah, I thought maybe the gyrocopters was the same, so I just thought, okay, let me have two in that case. And also, if we do find more parts, I mean, what are you going to use it else for than a motor engine or gyrocopters? So yes, let me give you guys a tutorial like right underneath them. I actually struggled to get this building out because I wanted to just put two stairs up and then continue it, but yeah, it didn't want to work because I had to like latch the floor onto a wooden piece that's already laid out. As you guys can see, yeah, I had to lay it out, but as soon as I wanted to start building up here, it didn't allow me, so I had to place a few walls, a few floors out. I also had to get my, what do you call it, like my half wooden walls. I had to get them out to help support at the top, because yeah, if you don't put a half walls or full walls, oh gosh. Alright, so if you don't put a half walls or a full walls, yeah, you can't place a square over here, this wooden floor, and that means you can't extend it out. See, that's something you guys just gotta watch out if you want to do something like this. So yes, underneath it, I've got fuel stills. So do know that both of these sides are mirrored. If I do get that side, I'll show you guys as well. I got a fuel still there. I technically got 4 fuel still. I've got one on the top deck. I've got one on the lower deck, as you guys can see here. And then it's exactly the same there. One on the top deck, one on the lower deck. So just to make sure I always got fuel with me, as you guys can see, it's full. I got my kindling here, so I can just add a few things to the fire. And we're ready to light the fire. So let's move on to my trophy room. This hut in front of you is one of my pride and joys from this game. I literally went and I did all the boss fights, and I made an awesome trophy room from this. So I went to kill the eel, I went to kill the megalodon. For some reason the head is much smaller than what it was, but it's okay though. And then we got the giant squid eye. And then yes, you guys will also see I've got some few, what do you call it, plain parts over here. That you guys can see, like every time when you kill a boss, you get like plain parts. So yes, I just thought about storing it there. I think for the future, if they do intend of updating the game or adding more bosses and etc., we'll be able to unlock more parts. Or does these attach to like an aircraft somewhere in the ocean that we gotta find? So that's still a mystery, undiscovered. But yes, that is my trophy room. So let's carry on to the big building on my right. So this is not a house, this is actually my workshop. So this was literally the first building I also builded when I was starting this entire island. So if you do get in it, I'm going to welcome you guys with my indoor swimming pool. Haha. Only problem is I can get in there, but I can't get out of there. So yeah, that's kind of a bit of a bummer. Unless I can maybe put stairs in the future. Maybe I should do that. Anyways, as you guys will see, we are surrounded with neatly stacked crates. All the crates are actually standing on container shelves. Took me such a long time to actually get all of these containers. Even this side, I also have a few of them. So yes, let's give it a quick run through. I've got my smoker over here. The smoker runs from a empty campfire. I gotta stock that up, but that's okay. So yes, I got my smoker over here. Over here I've got my loom. Over here I've got my tanning rack. And in these crates over here is mostly my food, such as my cooked food. but this is actually rations. I haven't renamed it because I've got another ration over here. So yeah, I actually got so much rations, I have to stock up on a different place now. Then I've got my cooked food, that one is empty, so here's some of my cooked food, here's more cooked food, and here's more cooked food. So the good thing is, if you guys don't know, smoked meat doesn't go bad. So make sure if you guys do make meat, you get smoked meat. That's why I've got the smoker right in here. I don't like cook my food on the normal campfires like I do have outside. Yeah, I use the smoker literally for food only. So in here, these are also quite empty, but I've got my seagulls. So I've got a bird snare outside. So I usually put my seagulls in these boxes, and then I just let them run whenever I've got time. That's why I've got so much of these small cooked food, because yeah, they actually just, like, I've just got an overload of birds. So yes, and in this side over here, you guys will notice I've got like a lot of crates, but this is mostly focused on everything you pick up in the game, such as your air tanks. We can go through it, label makers, and more air tanks, spy glasses. Oh yeah, this is the air tanks. I only got 4 there, so then yeah, I moved from this one, I moved to that one. So then we got some spy glasses, which is the binoculars. We go over here, we got some flare guns, we got some compasses, and a game that just froze. There we go. Okay, so then we got some cloths over here. Actually do have quite a lot of cloths. Over here we got our flashlights, more flashlights, some leather. But yeah, you guys can see there's only 1 leather in there. But yeah, I've got like a full crates, stack of crates here full of leather. I can actually, now that I look at it, add that one there. So we got leather, extra spots for leather here in the future. If we do get over here, we got some duct tape, we got some tarp. I don't know why we have tarp, because they technically replace the tarp with cloth. So, but that's okay. Oh, is it gonna rain? Oh gosh, guys, I'm gonna have to make this quick because you can't hear anything in the rain. So we got our fishing stuff, and we got a bunch of buoy balls. So if we go upstairs, we get to the rest of the workshop. Unfortunately, I had to wait the storm out, guys. I am so sorry. It was just so loud and thunderstorms. You guys would have never been able to hear me. So anyway, we have got like a bunch of crates here to my left. And to my right, we got our furnace, and we got a brick station. Not that I've like ever used it though, but it's okay. And we got like a bunch of these corrugated tables. With obviously we got some lamps right above them, so we can see if we have to make something. Obviously, you can't make anything on them, so just for the looks, we're gonna switch that off. And there we go. And then yes, we got more of these crates. So these crates over here is technically my tool crates. For example, you guys will see I've got my axes in here. Not that I have a lot to spare. Some more axes. Well, it's only 1 axe and 1 axe. But yeah, we got some stone tools. We got like a bunch of hammers that we have collected over the time period. We got like 2 pickaxes over there. We got a few knives. We got our farming hooves, so if we do farm outside. Yeah, then we got like a couple of spears, fish spears, and fish speared. Oh, I gotta fix that. Anyway, so yes, this is technically the upside floor. I don't know actually what to put in else. We obviously got our awesome, what do you call it, sunroof, if I can say it like that. Usually at night you can see a few of the stars and etc. Because in the beginning I wasn't sure if I wanted to make this my house or like a workshop. So it turned out to be in a workshop. Also, we got some good ventilation for the furnace. We're gonna use that as a good excuse. But yeah, this is just a normal sunroof where I can get some extra bits of sunlight in here, or just have a good view of the stars at night. So now that we're done with our workshop, we are gonna go to the lighthouse. So I added a small entrance here at the back. So yeah, we don't have to go every time inside the water and get our socks all wet. So yes, you're gonna go in here, and the idea of the bottom part was being kind of like a restaurant. Like we're having our few tables over here, having our few drinkable coconuts at the top, obviously. And then yes, we got like a small tiki bar going on here. How cool is that with a water skin? And I think honestly it's also empty though. But yes, we got a few wooden chairs over here and table over here. The thing that I really did struggle with, and you guys will see I've got a wooden table, plank table, is the fact that these wooden tables, if you look quickly, you won't even see them. Like honestly, isn't there supposed to be a chair here? No. So I got 1 chair over here. Oh, here's the 3 chairs. Yeah, so I placed 3 chairs over here. As you guys can see, I'm just struggling to find my chairs. So I was trying something new with the plank table, but doesn't it look horrible? I mean, like, look at this table over here. It's extremely beautiful. Like, I really enjoy it. But yeah, so anyway, we got our 1 shelf over here. We got another shelf over here. We got a torch on it. We got some binoculars on it. We got a lantern. So this one actually lights it up at night, which is pretty cool though. And then also we got our label maker and our flare gun up there. Technically I just drag them and place them there, so we've got something to put on that shelf. And then yes, I just place these coconuts on the table just to have some extra light. And then obviously you can't end a day with a campfire. So yeah, I got myself like a small mini campfire over here. Sorry, with some kindling to start it up. And then yes, we're gonna go up to the lighthouse now. So we're gonna go all the way up. Technically I'm always very scared going up here because walking around these stairs is like very easy, and especially if you sprint up it. It has actually happened that I ran past it and fell a few times. So yeah, usually when I do go up here I'm just a little bit more careful, but I'm already used to it, so I can sprint now though. But yeah, so if you do get here on the top, it really sucks that we can't put like an attic door over here, and I'll show you guys now why. So yes, if you do get up here, and you'll also see like this is technically an idea of a lighthouse, but obviously in this game you can't give the best light. So I did place all of these fire torches on all the walls. I just did not place them on the corners though, but on all the other walls I did place them. And this is what I mean by it would have been cool to have like an attic door, so you could have placed some more of these fire torches on either side. And then yes, in the middle we got another good camp bonfire over here, so I can sit down. I don't know, I'm actually sitting, but I'm crouching in it. So yeah, just a nice view obviously to have, and it does actually light up a little bit at night, but as soon as you fly like let's say halfway over the ocean, yeah, the light goes off, so it doesn't help. Obviously we got our small sunroof over here, our midnight lights coming through there while watching the campfire burning. So yeah, this is pretty awesome. I'm really proud of this. Also, this lighthouse is actually to help me navigate, because I started getting used to not using a compass, still getting lost though. But yeah, I just thought of having a good lighthouse would be freaking awesome. But the fact is these torches don't last forever. Also that the lights doesn't show anymore. But the good thing is if I am on another island, or I'm, let's say for example past those islands, I can see this huge mansion sticking out. So then I definitely know, hey, day 80. So yeah, then I definitely know that this is my place. Alright, so let's go back down all the way. Oh yeah, a few times I've jumped off here. It doesn't look high at start, but it's actually very high. I can jump off this one, but not that top one. I've broken my leg a lot of times. So yes, over here we've got our garden. So technically you guys will see that I've got a few crates out here. So technically I put all my PP plants in here. I put like my different seeds in here, but yeah, I still gotta like sort them out though. Because yeah, I got 3 different seeds here. There's nothing in there. And we got some of these yucca fruit seeds there. Over here I've got my aloo plants, but I've been using all my aloo plants for all of these cocktails. Well, coconut cocktails standing on the tables and etc. So yes, then we have got like a lot of potato plants over here. So as you can see, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 potato pots, farming pots, obviously. So yeah, I technically got so many because I used the potatoes to make fuel. So for the people that didn't know, you got to take the field potatoes and put them in a field still to get fuel. So that's why I've got so many of these potato ones. I've got 2 of my aloo plants. I've got my PP plants over here. Let me just grab that PP plant after my game stopped freezing. There we go. We got our yucca plant over here, but honestly, I only have got 1 yucca plant. Like, it gives way too much of these fibrous leaves. I'll show you my pile. I've got like a big pile of fibrous leaves. Actually, it got less and less because I've been trying to like finish all this building. So yeah, but I'll show you guys. So I can quickly go and take my PP plant. We can put it in there. There we go. So we're gonna go to this side of the island now. So technically we have covered all of this side. I think we're gonna start with my water stills. I actually had 2 water stills, and they were actually like really holding out pretty good. But yes, as soon as I started the farming plots over there, they required water, and you gotta top them up if it doesn't rain. Oh gosh, it might rain today or tomorrow if those clouds are gonna stay there. So anyway, so I had to upgrade from 2 to 6 of them. Obviously, I don't complain. My thirst is never a problem anymore. So yes, and behind it, we have got our boat. So I'm just going to go and push it a little bit backwards. There we go. Going to drop the anchor. So this is my boat. Technically, as you guys can see, it can be controlled by a raft sail. And also, I got a few rudderless here at the back. The reason why I've got 2 of them is because it just looks ugly having one though. But even if I do hold it, I can't see crap, so I don't know what's the big point of that. But yeah, at least it looks good. If I do run out of fuel somehow, I can at least rely on my sailing to get to my location. So I've got my raft motor here. shaking, but it's still working. It's still good. And then yes, I technically stretch out my boat. I think it's 5 by 2. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 by 2, yes. And then on each of these ones on the outer sides, I put container shelf. They actually attached on. Let me see if I can lift it up. As you guys can see, this guy's really strong, but also they don't fall off. So that's very good. So when you do hit a few big waves, the crates doesn't just roll off. And you guys have also seen that if you do just drag crates on your boat and you've got too many crates, your boat will actually start sinking. So yeah, having the container shelves, your boat doesn't sink, which is very good. So this is technically what helped me out so much. Oh, there's my shark, guys. So yeah, this is technically what helps me out so much in this game for bringing back all this loot. So after I'm done, I'm going to show you guys all the loot that I still have left, and etc and etc. So yes, technically I just got all of these empty containers. And also remember, even though I've got all of these containers, I still have got like a full open slot container, full open slots in my inventory that I can keep containers with. So usually all of these containers, I put my wood and cloth and etc in, and then in my inventory I'll put like the crates in that I pick up from shipwrecks around the boat, obviously around the islands. And also don't forget about the raft canopy. That was also very helpful. It helped me through a few hot days not to get too much SPF burn. So yes, this is technically the boat. It helped me out a lot. I do recommend you guys to get a boat like this, especially if you want to build something really big like I did. So if we continue, we are gonna go to my house now. So the house was one of the most difficult things for me to make, because the game doesn't allow you to have like too many stuff which is house friendly. So I'm just gonna show you guys what I did. Technically here in the middle I just put like 4 tables just ringing around each other with a campfire in the middle. That was actually Daddy's idea. Thank you once again, Daddy. Also we got some extra coconuts over here, so which is actually very, very awesome. I think it's cool. Behind me we got some shelves of more coconut drinks. I mean, we're on holiday, so it's not like someone's gonna come and save us. Alright, then we got like a torch and another coconut up there. And this side I still gotta add one more crate here at the top, but honestly this is just for my spear gun. So as you can see, I got one spear gun and then few arrows. There's no arrows there. I gotta make some. Technically I wasted up all my arrows because I went to go do the boss fights. So here I'm just gonna do the same. I'm gonna make like a load of arrows and just put them over there. The good thing is why I really like the spear gun is because it doesn't have a durability. It's like it doesn't break, so you can shoot forever and ever and ever, and the gun will always last. So yes, then I got my killing over here so I can start up this fire. It's a good thing that this is transparent, right? Otherwise I would have struggled really to get there. So we can also go upstairs, and first thing before we go up too high, you guys will notice that I never completed the roof. This was actually Lucky Shot's idea, because if you're gonna sleep in this roof, it's just nice to have some good breeze, you know, for especially those nights where you're kind of windy. No, I'm joking. So yeah, I never finished it, just to keep like a good atmospheric view in here. So if you're gonna lay and obviously look up, you're gonna see all the stars and etc. So this was the idea with this. At first it was a little bit, I was a little bit skeptic about it, but then it really caught on to me. So I'm really loving this. And also I got my bed over here. As you guys can see, I got my few stuff above it on the shelf, and this side I've got a table. Gosh guys, I look like an alcoholic or something with all of these coconuts laying around. Sorry, they're just like one of the only things you can like technically craft and drag up here, if it makes any sense. So I got my table and my chair over here. We got another bed with another few things up there on the top. Honestly, I don't know who that is, but if we do save, like let's say the multiplayer does happen, my partner joining me, if it's Lucky Shot or whoever the case is, yeah, we're gonna have a bed for them already. We're already gonna have a gyrocopter for them. Oh gosh. And then obviously we get the awesome view of the ocean in the morning. As you guys saw me on the sunrise, I was actually standing up here. So that's the good thing about this island. So the west is over there. As you guys can see, the water always goes south. East is over there. West is over there. So the sun's gonna go down this side and the sun rises this side. So this house was perfect. Perfect. Getting that morning. Ooh, the reef is beautiful today. Getting that beautiful morning sunrise. Also, if you want to, you can jump on there. But yeah, I'm not gonna fall and break my leg now. So yes, also we're gonna go to our next bungalow. So this is actually my parts room, if I can say like this. In here you guys will notice everything in here is literally just parts for the gyrocopters, for the engine on the boat and etc. So let's go and check it out. So over here we got our engines. We got our gyrocopter parts. We got like so many parts. We got all our fuel parts. Here we got electronical parts. Here we got filter parts, and we got a few jerry can parts. Alright, so it's just the bottom one, but it's completely full. So yeah, we got a few jerry can parts. Also, I can put on these lights. So actually, the nice thing about these lights is they come on as soon as the sun sets. These lights come on, and they completely light up this room. So that's very nice. It's definitely something I would have wanted in all of the other houses and bungalows that I do have outside, but I'm kind of struggling with it because you don't get lanterns that easy, and you can't make them, unfortunately. So yeah, we got a beautiful reef walk over here, and I must say I was very lucky to get spawned on this island because, as you guys can see, it's very, very shallow for a very big distance going out. So I technically started turning my bungalow over here because it was getting too deep, as you guys can see, and then this side's still open. And the nice thing is, like, if I am over here, it's too shallow for the sharks to actually get this side. So as you guys can see, right here in front is where it gets deep. Not that you guys can see her in the shade, but yeah, right, let's go down again. Right here is where it starts getting deep. So if the sharks do come, they just swim up straight here in front of me, and then they turn around and go away. So it also makes shark hunting so much easier. As you guys can see, I do actually have a tiger shark over here. I'm trying to see if I can collect all the sharks in the game. So yeah, just to be able to make like a good video. Got some fearsome teeth over there. Oh, it's got 2 rows. My guy just automatically teabagged. Anyway, so yes, there is the tiger shark for you guys. So we still gotta get the great white, the hammerhead, and the goblin shark. Also, there's blue marlins, so maybe we should try to get one of those as well. So yes, we're gonna get up these stairs. Let me just first see if my hack is not gonna work. Nope, it didn't work. My glitch. There we go. Dude, can you get on here? Alright, so we're going to our final stage, and this is this side over here. So as you guys can see, I've got fuel cells underneath, I got a fuel cell over here, and we're back to the gyrocopter. Obviously, I got my full can of fuel here for my gyrocopters, always making sure that if I do fly somewhere, I do have my jerry can to take with for fuel. These things are very, very heavy on fuel. Maybe from here to the first island, you can use a quarter of a tank, and on your way back, you can use another quarter of your tank, so you'd have lost half a tank already. And if you flew the wrong direction, you're gonna end up stranded somewhere, literally stranded, have nowhere to go. And also, even if you make a boat, for you to bring this thing back is kind of like probably impossible. I think the boat will sink straight away. So yeah, you'll probably have to love and forget your gyrocopter at that stage, unless you can take back some fuel. So anyway, this is technically it for the resort, but it's not the end of the video. I just quickly want to show you guys all the loot that I still have around the island, and then I'm going to do my speed build. But if you guys are still here, thank you so much. I really hope you guys are enjoying this video. I actually spent a couple of hours on this game. I've had this game for many, many years now, but I've never came this far. So it was definitely something new for me. I definitely ran out of so many ideas, but I just kept on pushing, kept on pushing. So yes, here is all my palm leaves. Thinking about it, I did drink some water. So we just gotta fill it up. Okay, we just drank from that one. There we go. So yes, I just keep my palm leaves over here. It's a bit untidy, and maybe I can put crates here in the future. Just put all the palm leaves in there. I think that will be actually very clever. And then yeah, we got all our water stalls here once again for my thirst and for that garden. We got our 2 bird snares over here, and I'm not gonna lie, these bird snares are really helpful. They are probably the ones that kept me alive all of this time. Literally, in the morning, you get 2 birds, and then at night, you can also get 2 birds, so that's really, really helpful. Also, if you come over here, as I mentioned to you guys, and here is our fibrous leaves. We have got so many of them, because we have got 3 of these yucca leaves on this island. We also got 1 in our farming plot. So yeah, we always got like enough ropes and etc for it. Over here I've got all my rocks. Technically most of these things I've also brought from other islands. I've got a few clay. I never went chop down clay on other parts of the island. This is literally the clay that I got here from my ocean. It was technically just to make the furnace and the brick station. Over here I've got like all my palm leaves. Still gotta like sort them out. But yeah, they are technically just to help me with the water. It's just like survival for a very long time. We got all our logs that we got from other islands over here. I don't know what to make with them, but I gotta find out what I'm gonna do with them. We also got some more leaves over here. Look at this log. Let's just drag it over there. There we go. Guys, trust me, this took a lot of hours. I literally put maybe 60 to 80 hours just on this map. If not even more. So yes, then we got our corrugated scrap over here. As you guys have noted, nothing of mine is really corrugated. I just think it looks hideous. It looks bad. So I just technically stored it, and then at a stage I just dropped it. I never brought corrugated back anymore. And then over here I got my planks. There we go. I got my plank station over here just to make some more planks. And then I used to also keep like extra logs and sticks and etc. over here, but I actually started up using all of them to complete my base. If we do go this side though, you guys will see I've got, where is it now? I've got a few sticks here in the middle, but I've got like all those logs. If I need more sticks, I can just chop them up. I got a bunch of coconuts, guys. I've got coconuts for days. You know this, you guys might see food and water here. I see diarrhea, because in this game, if you eat too much coconuts, you get diarrhea. And I've got my small safe shelter here that I had from the beginning. So yeah, technically it was just to save and etc. But I can use the, what do you call it now, the beds to save. So anyway, that is my base, guys. Let's have a look at this beautiful sunrise. Thank you so much for everyone watching this video. I'm going to play the speedrun now if you guys are interested in watching that. Once again, thank you for your support. If you guys would want to see more awesome base builds and etc., do check it out in the future, or do let me know in the comments if you guys would like something like that. Also, I must say that I'm streaming on Twitch, and this is technically where most of this has happened, is me streaming. So I streamed, I hanged out with a few awesome people, and yeah, it was just really awesome. They try to like help me out, decide what I should do and etc. So yes, guys, do make sure that you do check out my Twitch. I'll just drop it in the description below, even though we're not going to play Stranded Deep every day, but yeah, we are going to play it most of the time because I love this game. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you guys haven't dropped a like or subscribed yet, now will be the perfect time, and I'll see all of you guys a little bit later.